All right, guys, what's going on out there? Thank you for hitting that play button. This is Doc Jones. We are at, we are at the Doc Jones Studios. All right, guys. So much that I could discuss and so much that's going on that we're just going to try to pull some stuff aside and we're going to talk about some other things that we're not being bombarded about at this moment in time. But we're going to get to it, folks. We're going to talk about some comets. Again, talk about a few comets. And then we're going to go into a little bit of information on this Ark of Gabriel. We'll do the Ark of the Covenant. I'm going to do a video on that, but I'm going to discuss this Ark of Gabriel and some of the informations on that. Okay, quickly. All right, we're going to go. Oh, again, folks, what are we looking at? June 2nd, 2020 years. All right, so we're going to look here. Comet Leonard. We're going to go quick on these comets. I got 6 of them discussed. We're going to go real quick. So Comet Leonard, C, 2020 K3, coming out of the constellation Andromeda. This is estimated magnitude 10.8. Now, remember, guys, the magnitude on these comets, the lower the number of the magnitude, the brighter. And the higher the number I give you, the dimmer that the comet is at this point. So it's going to be extremely difficult to see with the human eye, and we need some telescopes and this and that. So anyway, so I'm going to give you estimated magnitudes currently and the constellations that these are coming out of. Okay, Comet Leonard, I just discussed. It's coming out of constellation Andromeda. Magnitude on that, 10.8. This is C, 2020 K3. Okay, quickly going. Comet Encke, 2P Encke, coming out of the constellation Taurus. This is constellation Taurus. Magnitude 10.1. Again, Comet Encke coming in. Now, again, we're going to go quickly to Comet Neowise. Again, this is that red glowing comet that will be coming in, hopefully visual, around the first part of July. A red glowing comet, Comet Neowise, coming out of the constellation Orion, magnitude currently 8.3. This is C, 2020 F3. All right, now continuing through Comet Atlas. Comet Atlas, this is C, 2019 Y4, coming out of constellation Taurus, magnitude 8.1. All right, now Comet Swan swooping through. This is Comet Swan swooping. And this is coming out of the constellation Aurora, magnitude 7.0. This is C, 2020 F8, Comet Swan swooping. We'll swoop with it and hang with it, and the rest of these. Last one on the list, Comet Lemon. Comet Lemon, however you want to pronounce it. Lemon. This is C, 2019 U6. This is coming out of the constellation Canis Major at a magnitude 6.5. All right, so those are the 6 comets. We're going to continue to swoop and hang with those and watch, see what's going on with those, and we'll continue with the information as it comes in. So, okay, folks, so remember now, I'm going to do a video upcoming eventually. A little bit. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in Revelation 12. There's a lot of stuff that goes from the beginning of that chapter all the way to the end of it. And the first part of it, we see the great sign that appears in the heavens. Okay? Now, as we look at that sign, as we look at Revelation chapter 12, and like I said, I'll do a big thing on this eventually, we see that this sign that appeared in the heavens with the stars, the alignment. There was an alignment between the stars, well, and planets as well. But at that point in time, everything was stars, but we'll get into all that. So again, folks, if you look at that date, September 23rd, 2017, we're almost at the midway point of a 7-year span that ends in 2024. A big conclusion of endings. We'll get to that. Okay, so we're almost at the halfway point. So there's been a lot of things that have occurred since this sign appeared in the heavens over Israel. And this sign only appeared one time in its history and has never ever appeared again. And according to the mathematics, it only appeared one time ever, exactly like that. So we'll dig, folks, and we'll hang with it. Okay, so now as we swoop on, and we're going to swoop through to Ark of Gabriel. Ark of the Covenant is coming. Ark of Gabriel. I'm going to give information on that tonight. Thank you for hanging on, guys. Thank you so much. There's just all this kind of craziness out there in the world, and y'all are hanging in with me and listening to me as I continue through, and I just appreciate it, guys. I'm going to dig. There's going to be some other stuff. I just have to be careful what I say. There's a lot of stuff that I know what's going on. I know the truth of what's going on out there, folks. It would shock you to your core, but there's just stuff I cannot say. So we're going to continue with the Ark of Gabriel tonight. Okay, so was this Ark of Gabriel, did the Archangel Gabriel give this ark to the Prophet Muhammad and tell him to bury it under Mecca in Saudi Arabia, and to not have this thing ever removed until the end of the world? Okay. So, on September 11th, 2015, okay, a crane fell at the mosque. And it says as they were doing some expanding there at the mosque, I guess they were working on some expansion. And so apparently this crane fell. Okay, that was September 11th, 2015. Now again, on September 24th of that same year, 2015, a stampede occurred, they said, where like over 4,000 worshipers died. And then you had back on September 11th, 2015, it said that over 100 people were killed when this crane fell. Well, it appears that when the crane fell, they were in the process of digging up the Ark of Gabriel. So again, that was put on hold because of the crane that fell and killed over 100 people. So again, they tried to pull this thing up again days later when they said a stampede of some sort occurred. But then it started to leak that it was a possible plasma emission that occurred from this Ark of Gabriel as they were trying to remove it out of the ground. Okay. Again, I'm just, this is information. Just going to feed it to you, folks. Just, y'all, you just take it and we'll just continue through. Okay, so continuing on at the end of that year, December 2015, apparently Russian Fleet Navy picked up the Ark from Mecca and sent it down to Antarctica. So apparently, folks, so we're seeing, did Saudi Arabia, did they uncover this Ark, dig it up, eventually were able to dig it up, and did they give it to Russia, and did Russia go ahead and send this thing out of there down to Antarctica? Well, there's all kind of crazy stuff going on in Antarctica. You can check out one of my last videos. There's all kind of crazy stuff going on down there. Well, maybe one of the reasons is because of this thing. I don't know. You got the Nephilim down there or something. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's just crazy, folks. So, I mean, what is it? We had the Anunnaki I talked about as well. So a lot of stuff going on. So again, folks, does Russia actually have this thing? And, it says here that, again, there was some involvement with Pope Francis and a Russian Orthodox leader, a Patriarch Kirill of Moscow, and they got together about some kind of secret manuscript about the Ark of Gabriel, and that Pope Francis gave it to this Patriarch, and he sent it down. He went down to Antarctica, and I guess took a look at the Ark, brought the manuscript. I don't know if there was something done. And I've heard now that this ark has been moved around several different places around in that area of Antarctica. And then it looks like even Putin was discussed this at some point a while back. And is he going to use this thing as some kind of future weapon? They said, folks, that their plans on this Ark of Gabriel is that when the earth is totally destroyed, that they will somehow use this Ark of Gabriel to recreate the earth with its powers. Crazy stuff, okay? But now Putin says, well, when he was asked about this, he said, well, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's still in Antarctica or if it's maybe placed at under one of the pyramids in Egypt, that it's in Egypt. So he was kind of hopping around on the subject. So again, folks, a lot of information that has been revealed about this Ark of Gabriel. Again, is this some kind of ancient apocalyptic weapon discovered, at Mecca's underground or under the ground at Mecca at the Grand Mosque? Was it given to the Prophet Muhammad? It's just really strange, this there's some kind of darkness that surrounds this thing. And so again, just a little bit more information, folks. Thank you again for holding on tonight. A custodian of the two holy mosques in Mecca contacted that patriarch, the Kirill of Moscow, the head of the Russian Orthodox Church, and he warned him that the builders had found this mysterious box while working on a massive redevelopment of that Grand Mosque back on September 11th, 2015. And so it's very interesting because, like you said, like I had mentioned before, they tried to dig this up twice. The first time the crane fell, and apparently there was this big plasma eruption there that they said that's what did a lot of the damage. And then the second attempt there on the 24th, and causing that stampede, they said, there at Mecca that killed a lot of people. So maybe it was just some incidents at Mecca. Maybe it was because of the Ark of Gabriel being dug out. I don't know, folks, but it sounds very interesting to me. So again, folks, I look back and forth. I've got a lot of information and stuff here that I want to show that I really can't, but just be careful, folks. Just be careful. Just be careful. TV is a crazy thing, and everything on that TV is a delusion, an illusion, and they're using that TV, folks, to manipulate and falsify occurrences. I'll put it that way. So, okay, folks. So, again, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for holding on. This is Doc Jones. I'm going to continue to dig, and I'll come back at you with another video. Thank you once again. This is Doc Jones. We're at the Doc Jones Studios. Again, folks, I wasn't able to find a picture of Spectre, one of James Bond's other movies, Daniel Craig. But it appears we have a Spectre in progress in America. A Spectre. All right, folks. This is Doc Jones. Eyes to the skies. Time's running out. Get your faith nailed down. I'll come back at you.